am so happy to welcome you to this year's Chamber Choice Awards Luncheon and Expo, presented by Karmanos Cancer Institute. It's especially meaningful to gather here today because we've missed this event and all of you over the past year. There's something truly amazing and energizing about being in the same room together, surrounded by incredible people, businesses, and organizations that make our community so vibrant. So thank you so much for being here. Today is all about connection, recognition, and celebration. The Expo was a fantastic opportunity to learn more about the amazing work happening across our communities, and the luncheon gives us a chance to pause and celebrate those who go above and beyond. Thank you all for being here with us, for your continued support of the Chamber, and for everything you do to help make our community grow and succeed. Thank you, thank you. I'd like to recognize our mayors. Mayor Hammoud was here, he had to leave, but Mayor Bazzi is here of Dearborn Heights. Thank you so much. And another quick thank you to our elected city, state, and federal officials, and some candidates we have here today that are running for office that are in the room. Can you please stand to be recognized? I would now like to take a moment to extend our deepest thanks to Karmanos Cancer Institute, our presenting sponsor for this event. Their generous support helped make today's event possible, and we are truly grateful for their partnership and commitment to our community, especially since they just opened up their location here in Dearborn. Please help me to welcome Dr. Radikia Gogoy, a member of the Gynecological Oncology Multidisciplinary. Please come up to the stage. Thank you so much.
I also have the same problem, slightly vertically challenged. So, good afternoon. It really is my pleasure to be here today at the Dearborn Chamber Choice Awards as a representative of the Karmanos Cancer Institute. So in advance, congratulations to the winners. I hear there are some awards that will be coming out later today, so I'm not privy to any of that information, but congratulations. So again, my name is Radhika Gogoy. I'm a member of the Gynecologic Oncology Multidisciplinary team at the Karmanos Cancer Institute. We are a team. That's a team made up of physicians, GYN oncologists such as myself, supportive care specialists, nurses, mid-level providers, social workers, who provide care for women with gynecologic cancers, and most commonly the uterus, ovary, cervical cancers. I practice at the Karmanos Cancer Center in Detroit, Farmington Hills, and now I'm proud to serve patients just around the corner at our newly opened clinic on Hubbard Drive in Dearborn. So while I'm not originally from Michigan, my parents will say that I've quickly become a Michigander, so now I can do the smitten upside down without any problem at all. So one of the things that was really important to me as I came from central Pennsylvania as a GYN oncologist was really to care for and be a part of a diverse community. That is what the foundation of Karmanos is, to not only provide all patients with state-of-the-art cancer care, but to do it as part of their community. So our new Dearborn location offers the same state-of-the-art level of expertise, access to clinical trials that may not be available elsewhere, and all the space that's designed to feel supportive and local. And all of those treatments are the same as what you would receive if you came down to Detroit. We have a private women's corridor with a 3D mammography unit where our patients can feel seen, respected, and cared for in their cancer journey. So in total, it's a 5,000 square foot clinic that includes infusion centers, clinic space, a pharmacy, where patients can receive both their chemotherapy, infusions, and blood draws at the same time. So as the video mentioned, Karmanos is the only NCI designated comprehensive cancer center in Metro Detroit and the first in Michigan. That means that the team at Karmanos, including the doctors, researchers, scientists, and staff, have taken it on themselves to dedicate their careers to help patients diagnosed with cancer to feel hope and to have access to the latest cancer-fighting drugs and therapies, including phase 1 clinical trials. So I'm honored to be part of this community's journey, grateful for the partnership that we're building here, and starting with the Chamber and so many of you in the room. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be to speak today and for letting Carmanos be a part of Dearborn's story. Thank you.
That was lovely, and we did do a ribbon cutting at their new space. It's fantastic. So if you're able to go by and check it out, you really should. I wanted to take this time now to have you join me in thanking each of our sponsors for their commitment to the Chamber and the success of this event. We truly could not do this without you. Comcast is our video sponsor. Well, you can read it. It's all right there. Woo! Fantastic. And I will tell you, every single person who is with these companies is absolutely wonderful. They're just wonderful people, so thank you so much. Before we start the annual meeting portion of today, I would like to take a quick moment to thank my board chairperson, Maureen Winfrey, for all her and her company have given to the Chamber, that's ServPro of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. They've done so much for the Chamber in the past year. Running the Chamber is not a one-person job, although that's what I'm doing right now. But Maureen has lent me her staff, and she has taken on duties well outside that of a board chair's role. I credit her with a large portion of the Chamber's success in this past year. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the 2025 chairperson, Maureen Winfrey, and our chairperson-elect, Mahmoud Maliki, to the stage, please.
So nervous. Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us today. 2024 was a year of positive changes at the Chamber, and 2025 is off to a strong start. Our January Tale of Our Cities luncheon was sold out. Thank you, Mayor, for coming. In February, we had our first ever The Taste of the Canteen at Midtown, which generated a lot of excitement and was very well attended.
One of the Chamber's key initiatives is to collaborate with our fellow chambers. As a result, in February, we hosted our largest eye-opener event to date, partnering with 4 other chambers. Looking ahead, we're thrilled to bring back our signature events, Taste of Dearborn and our July golf outing, both of which are already on the calendar, and we can't wait to see you. We're committed to adding value to your membership by offering consistent monthly events. Each month, we host an eye-opener and a business lunch. Our last business lunch was at Malik Kebab. It was awesome. Along with several after-hours events. Our next after-hours event is going to be at the Glass Academy at their new Michigan room. We actually had a grand opening there yesterday, which was really cool, and we're collaborating with the Belleville Chamber.
We're excited to introduce a new event this year, the Women's Inspirational Luncheon presented by LaFontaine Automotive, and it will be at the Dearborn Country Club. It will be moderated by Karen Drew of Channel 4 News with keynote speakers Kelly LaFontaine, the Shatila sisters, and Andre Jones from Nothing Bundt Cake. We remain dedicated to strengthening and expanding our community relationships, working with our DDAs, our economic development, and also the mayor's offices. Our membership continues to grow. This steady growth reflects the strong value our chamber provides to the local business community, from impacting networking opportunities and exclusive events to advocacy and marketing support. Sorry.
Our continued focus on outreach to new and emerging businesses, community partnerships, and expanding our presence through the digital engagement have all contributed to this positive momentum. As we continue to grow, we're committed to ensuring every new member feels welcome, supported, and connected to the resources they need to thrive. Our podcast is so awesome. Chambercast with Kelly and Safe. I don't know if you guys know Safe, but Safe's in the room. He's with the county. He's one of our board members as well. This podcast is really exceeding all of our expectations, and I can't wait till their new clips come up so we can go on and watch them. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we just launched our TikTok channel as well.
Lastly, we share our initiatives for the remainder of the 2025, including the revival of the Dearborn Chamber Foundation, our 501c3 organization, which has its own board of directors, vision, and mission. Thank you for your time, your support, and for being an essential part of the Chamber community. Thank you.
Thank you for your attention at our annual meeting. Now, on to the awards. First up is our Startup Business of the Year.
So we have these smoke tops that we actually place onto the drink, and we actually do these table side as well too. So it's kind of an experience that the customer gets to see the drink being smoked table side for them. But the flavor it does completely change the drink. You know, something that with the Negroni, for example, you have the orange peel in there. Having that drink will taste different from rubbing the orange peel around the rim of the drink too. It changes the entire flavor and taste of the drink and the experience itself. Jonathan Yono, I'm the owner of Robusto Cigar Bar and Bistro here in Dearborn. So I've been in the hospitality business now for 12 years. Grew up in an entrepreneurial family in the supermarket and liquor store business, convenience store business. Serving people is it's something that you really have to be able to adapt to. No two people are the same. Everybody's needs and wants are a little bit different. And getting to know people and getting to know what they want. Those are the challenges that are kind of fun, you know, if that makes sense. Growing up and hanging out in Dearborn, having friends that live in Dearborn, was always aware of kind of how great it was. We also kind of knew at the time when we were coming in that there really wasn't anything truly upscale in the area, and knew that there was a demand for that, and being able to build something out that kind of fits that mold. For us, it was just we couldn't have built it out fast enough and get open fast enough, because we knew that it would just be something wonderful and great that the people would appreciate, and so far they do. The benefit of having my business partner is a chef, studied in New York, culinary school in New York. He's also a sommelier, so there's not really many places that can say that they have an in-house sommelier, which we do. So our food is all gourmet food, everything from our Wagyu steak burger. It's absolutely phenomenal. The flavors, the taste that you're going to get out of our kitchen, and on our cocktail menu as well too, are kind of just really stuff that you really just don't get just anywhere. I also coach my kids in sports, from volleyball, baseball, to softball. It's so rewarding watching the kids grow. I mean, my kids are 8, 11, and 13 years old, and been coaching them for a few years, and just watching their development and their growth, and not just my children, all the kids on the team. It's absolutely fantastic. I love being around people. I love entertaining. I do it at home as well too. Maybe drive my wife crazy a little bit, because I'm always having people over the house, especially when the weather's nice, and barbecuing and lighting a bonfire and having people over for cigars. I thoroughly enjoy just meeting new people on a regular basis, and being in the industry that I'm in, I get to meet people from all walks of life, whether it's their profession, their personal background, religion. You're constantly learning new things every single day, and I think that's what kind of gives me the passion to keep doing what I do every single day in this industry. It's just fun. It's fun every single day, and I love it.
Congratulations to Robusto Cigar Bar and Bistro, our Startup Business of the Year.
Woo!
Please welcome OHA Buckley and Jonathan Yono.
You're welcome. Now say a few words.
Ooh, wow. So either Harry and I are doing something right, or the judges just really like great food, bourbon, and cigars. On behalf of everybody at Robusto Cigar Bar and Bistro, I want to thank the Dearborn Area Chamber of Commerce. I do want to give a special shout out to Safe and Kelly. Our podcast just launched yesterday, It was a lot of fun to do. We really had a good time and just a lot of conversation. It kind of, seeing some of the edits and stuff like that, you wish that all of them, everything that we said was in there, because we had a lot of laughs and jokes and stuff like that with some of the mistakes we were making. And I also realized that I need to talk a little bit louder when I'm on those, when in front of a microphone, so I'll try. Let me see, where did I leave off here? So opening up a new business is definitely a huge investment. And I don't mean just monetary, it's the time. And with that, I'd like to thank Harry and our wives for holding things down at home, right? So that we can put in the time to make our business work. Thank you to our customers who have become fast friends of ours. You've made it feel like home, just with a little bit more smoke and better cocktails. We're honored, we're grateful, and we promise to keep the humidor full and the good times rolling. Thank you, Dearborn.
Congratulations to Hal Peterson, too, along with the Lincoln Center. Our business is to you. Please welcome the owner of Hal Peterson, Jim Tran.
First of all, as a high school senior, took the ASVAB, a military aptitude test. Career choice number 1 was Marine Corps officer. And some people still think that I act like a Marine Corps officer. But number 2 was funeral director, and that it intrigued me. Just began researching, the education, the licensure, the residency, what do funeral directors do, that kind of stuff. And I got an athletic scholarship to Wayne State University. And going through the course catalog, again, to date myself, it was literally a paper catalog about that thick of all the different degrees and so on that they offered, and I came across mortuary science. I was intrigued, right? Sciences, social sciences, business law, contract law, psychology, sociology, the anatomy, biology, micro, chem. I thought it would be interesting because there would always be something different, not all of the same thing. The Hal Peterson way is what does make us different and what we believe better than our competition. It's the way that we do things. First and foremost, the way we care for decedents. We pride ourselves on transferring the care of a loved one to us. We do all of our own preparation work. We have no outside contractors coming in to perform embalming or our signature care. That's all done in-house. And with that, our care center team is incredibly proud in 2023, based upon the Funeral Service Research Group, which surveys client families across the country. We were rated number 4 in the United States on presentation of deceased as nearly 98% excellent. And so I think that's one of the pieces of the Hal Peterson way. When you walk through our doors, there is always somebody there to greet you, whether you're a client, family, or a guest. We pride ourselves on what we refer to as stand, greet, and escort. So that's, just kind of a snapshot of the Hal Peterson way. I think it really speaks to, we believe we're a group of people who share a passion to help others. We believe every human being deserves dignity and care when leaving this world. And we believe every family who has experienced the darkness of a death deserves to see a light in us through our professional direction and expert guidance. Thank you. Okay, I'm not, I'm not vertically challenged here. First and foremost, Madam President, thank you.
My pleasure.
Madam Chairwoman, thank you. To all of the Dearborn Area Chamber board members, the Chamber ambassadors, members of the Chamber connections groups, right? That's what makes the Chamber tick. And if it wasn't for all of you your willingness to volunteer your time, your energy, and oftentimes your treasure, the Dearborn Area Chamber would not be as successful as it is. On behalf of the Hal Peterson team, who's back working hard today, we couldn't even put 4 at a table today, but on behalf of the Hal Peterson team, it's an honor and a privilege to be recognized by our community as a business who cares. We care about family, we care about our team members, we care about our community. We are very honored and humbled, and we say thank you for this bestowing of the Business of the Year award. Thank you. Thank you. Now I can't see the stairs.
Okay. I'll carry you down. Okay. Yeah. That was wonderful. 2 great winners there. So here's our third and final. Our final award of the day is for our Community Leader of the Year. This award recognizes an individual which dedication, vision, and service have made a lasting impact on our community. Through his leadership and commitment, he continues to inspire others and strengthen the future of Dearborn. And he is my friend, and here is his video.
I really think a community leader is somebody who can motivate and recruit folks to want to do good. That energy, they want to be around that energy. They want to feel that energy and then give that energy. So I think at some point, being a community leader, you have to spread that energy and that positivity around the community, and just hope that you get people that are going to do the same, and you can change one person's life or make somebody change the way that they think to focus on the positive. Then that's just a trickle effect that can change down the line. My name is Silvio Davis. I am a neighborhood liaison for the city of Dearborn. I'm also currently the president of the Dearborn Goodfellows. Started out with Goodfellows as just one volunteer that was going to one event a year, and then I just really, it grew on me. It's a fun organization to be a part of. They do so much good that it really became addicting, and you wanted to do more and be a part of it and contribute more, and that's how it all happened. I started out, again, just going to one event, and then been the president since 2019. Yeah, here we are. So I grew up on Audette Street, Michigan Auto Drive area. Born and raised there. My mother is still there. I went to Whitmore Bowles for 2 years, elementary school, and then they changed the school boundaries and I got moved over to Duval. So I was a Penguin for the final 3 years, and then on to O.L. Smith as a Viking, and then graduated from Etzel Ford in 2004. I've been blessed with 2 beautiful boys and a lovely wife. So when I get off work, those are my main focus on what I do. That's my real joy. They both melt my heart. Just coming home to my 2 children and them giving me a hug or saying my name has really changed my life and given me a really different view on life. I'd like to give back and help others, but really now I have the responsibility of raising 2 children and making sure that my wife is happy at home, and my main passion is, and my everyday focus and main goals are. Outside of my family, it's just the Dearborn Goodfellows is next in line. I mean, they're definitely what makes me happy and what I try to focus on. So what I would tell a younger Silvio, I don't know, be humble, give back to your community, respect your peers, respect the people around you, treat people the way you want to be treated. Really focus on the good stuff.
Please welcome from the city of Dearborn and the Dearborn Goodfellows, Silvio Davis.
So I am vertically challenged. It's funny how we went up, down, yeah. I wrote a little speech here. It's really going to be short and sweet to say the thank yous, and I didn't just write this because it's going to be repetitive on what the other 2 said here, but I'm truly grateful and honored to be receiving this award. It was definitely a surprise and shock, so thank you To those who nominated me, I know Elizabeth Delgado was the forerunner on it. Anybody who voted, or if it had to go to in front of a committee, thank you. I appreciate it. And those special thank you. So I want to start with Beth and Kelly and the leadership within the chamber for putting on this amazing event, bringing us all together in one room. The team has been extremely active, and you can see that since they've taken over and revamping the chamber and kind of refacing it. So our community is extremely thankful for that. I'd like to thank all of you, all of your commitments to our beautiful communities. Thank you for all your love and passion you do every day to build relationships and strengthen our communities. It truly takes a village, and you are all leaders that make our community beautiful. And lastly, most importantly, I'd like to say thank you to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Special thank you to my two favorite mothers who are present. My mother for always being in my corner. She's always been in my corner, always supported anything I've done my entire life, good and bad. And of course, my beautiful wife, who has blessed me with our beautiful children. Thank you for being my support, keeping me grounded, and making me understand that I don't have to do everything. There's people out there that support me and are in my corner. So thank you for supporting me and keeping me grounded. And then I was just going to add that, family is what fuels me to give back to the community. Seeing all the families that we help and we give back to, if we can inspire one person to step in and help and give back to the community, it's just going to make our community stronger. And look at what we just brought us all together, leaders in this room. It shows what we all can do together. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of this beautiful day, and thank you all for being leaders in our community and making it a success.
I don't think next year can get any better than that. Like, this is good. I had a little tear in my eye, and I'm so pleased to celebrate these people and these businesses. So thank you so much. I did want to just take a quick moment to recognize those businesses that are celebrating a milestone anniversary this year. We have Center Street Wealth Management at 15 years. DFCU Financial is 75 years. Dearborn Public Schools are celebrating 80 years, and St. Hedwig Cemetery is at 100 years, right? I wanted to thank Pellister Park for your hospitality and the delicious lunch. I also wanted to, yes, thank you. I wanted to thank Visual Ronin Media and John Zadiki and Multimedia for your creative services today. Thank you. Yes. We're going to close for the day. I said we'd be out of here by 1, which we're going to be, but I did want all the award winners and anniversary businesses to please come join us up on front of the stage, and we'll take some photos with the mayor and dignitaries if you're interested. But thank you so much, and we'll see you at Taste of Dearborn. All right?